So back in 2017, I started unboxing some Harry Potter slipcovers from movies 1 to 7, and number 7 being part 1 and part 2. Now what's great about this series is the fact that they did them with unique slipcovers that match for the 2-disc special edition. And these are what they look like. So we had Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 1, and Deathly Hallows Part 2. And now, since last year or 2020, they re-released these again with new slipcovers. We have Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, The Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 1, and Deathly Hallows Part 2. Moving on to the next Harry Potter movie, we have The Chamber of Secrets. And this is the re-release slipcover compared to the old one. And I have to say, it's looking good. You know, I really love the artwork on this front compared to this one, but as we saw from the last video, if you haven't watched that, let me keep you updated. This one contains the 2-disc special edition and this one doesn't, because we opened up the last one to compare the two and they didn't have it, unfortunately. So I'm not going to waste time and open up this one because I know they're matching and they have 2 discs, whereas this one doesn't have 2 discs, only has 1, and the art style on the DVD is slightly different, and we go into that into a sec. So looking at the front, we can see the basilisk right there, the big snake, you know, that was the whole point of the Chamber of Secrets. And on this front, we pretty much have more details from the cast in the classroom, the teacher, a bit more environment going on in the background. We've got a bit of Quidditch going on, we've got the car ride in, we've got Hogwarts. We've got the gremlins, I forget what they're actually called, and we've got the classroom scene. So this one has a bit more variety of details, whereas this focuses on the basilisk, which is the big snake that they fight towards the end. And as well, you can see a bit more images onto the back of, you know, each of the crests and all that. And it does say year 2 there, whereas this one points out year 2 there, and it says Wizarding World, which I didn't point out in the last one. I think that's the reason why they re-released these, because they were re-releasing the book or something, I don't know, but it has something to do with that, and that's why they re-released them. But it's really pointless because you might as well just keep your hands on the 2-disc specials or look on eBay or Amazon if they still sell them, and someone at HV might be lucky and might have them stocked. So let's first look at the spines. As we can see, the textile front is very different. This has year 2 in a black border, so it looks more better displayed on the shelf. Then onto the back, we have less information on this one compared to this one, where this one has disc 1 information and then what's on disc 2, which is creating the world of Harry Potter part 2, and this is about the characters' dialogue. They have the same image foreground, but this one's more extended, so you see a bit more of the scene and we see a bit more better of the text, whereas this one is a bit, you know, smaller, and it has the include DVD and digital ultraviolet, because this one contains it and this one doesn't. You're only buying this one for the sleeve and the movie alone. Plus we get 3 new edition images, which probably makes up for that space where the ultraviolet would have been. Alright, now we have a look at that, let's pull this sleeve open, and we can also tell that it's the same art style on this one, but all they've done is remove the 2-disc special edition because it's not included. And the text on the spine is exactly the same. And then on the back, they completely changed it so it matches the back on the slipcover sleeve. Right, now we've seen that, let's just open this up. Tear down the sides. Let go. Open it up. And we see that it just contains the disc, which is the same disc inside this one for the movie part. Which this one looks a bit more lighter. And it looks a bit more fader, whereas the shade of white is a bit more, like, you know, lighter, whereas it was a more darker approach on the actual slipcover ones, which I covered in the last video. But it's really weird how this changed a bit over the years. But still, nonetheless, I still quite like the clockwork design bit, all the ruler measurements bit they did on the back. Really well done. So yeah, that has been Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the re-release issue of the slipcover one. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it's mad, I did Like I unboxed these back in 2017, and now I'm back at 2021, and I'm doing the re-releases which came out in 2020, but I'm doing it now. But you know, it's mad how 3 years later I'm doing these sort of things. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. And if you haven't done already, when you do subscribe, please make sure you turn on post notifications by ticking that bell icon to get back over all the latest. And I will see you next time, but until then, take care.